everybody, it's Ari, and I'm just gonna make this quick little review thing. I got that Femora app. You'll see something. I'll post a video on YouTube about it later. Made a really stupid slideshow thing. But anyways, I just want to do a quick review as a test video, making a test video, and I figure I might as well stream it if anybody catches it. I also noticed something that when I record with Twitch, the video and the audio is a huge difference. So I thought I would try it with my computer properly plugged in because we did this whole nice, my wires are all taped up against the wall and it's great. I'm no longer tripping on wires as I run through the house. So, I've mentioned before, I get every plate, and they're not sponsoring this video. I don't think that they're going to particularly sponsor this particular video because I'm about to give them my first bad review. I like every plate. I'm kind of on a hiatus right now because I'm accidentally getting a box on Thursday because I forgot to skip this week. But for the most part, the recipes are super easy to make. It's a good price. I live with 6 people, so I get the 2-person recipe and then just go buy extra groceries. Every recipe so far has been household approved. Until we got to this one. Now, I chose, with every plate, you get to choose which recipes you want. I chose this recipe specifically because we have one household member who likes broccoli. And it's a soup. And it's a cheesy soup, too. And cheesy soups are typically a good thing in the house. We have one person who's allergic to broccoli, but hey, she's at work today, so today was the perfect time to make this recipe. And also, I could have left out the stuff she was allergic to and saved her a batch, but, hindsight 2020. So, this is my card. Another reason why I like every plate is because they give you these wonderful, very durable, and I do mean very durable, these cards can take quite a beating. Pour food on them, wipe them off, they're fine. There's a couple of cards I've had for almost 2 years now that are still in the same condition as when I got it, and I've moved 3 times. Don't know how they lasted or how they are still in good shape. And hi, viewer. But anyways, so this recipe is their broccoli cheddar brisket, and I'll take a picture of it, and with my new app, hopefully I can have it thrown up on the screen. So, let's just talk about the ingredients needed. Now, everything on here is for 2 servings, so I have to triple this recipe. Let's talk about, okay, and there's only a few ingredients that every plate won't send you, like, in this case, they don't send you butter, olive oil, flour, or salt and pepper, which is stuff everybody should have in their kitchen anyways. But let's talk about what you need in the recipe. You need, per 2 people, one yellow onion. The onion they sent, and I kind of wish I would have taken pictures as I was cooking, the onion they sent is about this big. Now, I don't really like yellow onions. I typically substitute them for the red onions or sweet onions. But we're out of sweet onions, I think, because we planted them all. Not that we had very many, because really I'm the only one who cooks with onions, and I haven't been cooking lately. So, but fine. But one yellow onion per 2 people is a lot. In fact, it's too much for this family. This family will eat onions grudgingly. So, for 6 people, I only did half an onion. Now, it says 3 cloves of garlic per 2 people. Okay, this is where I'm weird. This family loves garlic. I do mean loves garlic. But 3 cloves of garlic to me is overpowering. And while I probably could have put in 4 or 5 possibly even 6 and been okay. Actually, they might have liked that better. But still, that's just a lot of garlic. Um, it says, okay, this is where I don't, this is like my one pet peeve about every plate is because on the card it says for 2 people, 1 packet of broccoli florets. Let's see. Oh, I'm using a picture. I'm done. Okay. Zoom in. Future me, zoom in, make it here. Somewhere here about how it says 1. And I can't find a converter of how much is 1 packet of broccoli. Okay. So whatever, 3 packets of broccoli. Well, I haven't been cooking in a while. Nobody's been cooking in a while. Nobody wants to make the broccoli stuff. So I think our broccoli packet got either made into something else or went bad and thrown away. So we did have this broccoli, carrot. There was something else in that bag. But they were frozen bags of pre-chopped stuff. And, he handed me 2 of the bags and said, here, just use this. And except for the broccoli, it's stuff everybody else likes. Again, only, out of the 6 of us, only 3 of us eat broccoli. Okay, so the next thing it says is reduced fat milk. And it says 1 container. Now, again, if you look at it, which hopefully I'll put somewhere over here, it says 1 container. But nowhere does it say on this piece of paper how much 1 container is. Well, thankfully, I had 1 of their containers left. 1 container of milk is 2 ounces. 8 ounces. 8 ounces. 8 ounces. I know. It's a school milk book. It's about a bit. It looks like, the apple juice boxes. I can go nab a picture of it if I really want to, but so I just basically took that, dumped it in, and then filled it up 2 more times. It says veggie stock concentrate, 2 packets. So I don't like veggie stock. I like chicken stock. And this is a vegetarian dish. And I have found that switching stocks doesn't really matter. Whenever I switch stocks, nobody in the house even notices. So I just I grabbed how many stocks did I put in? Did I put in 3 or did I put in 6? Might not have put in enough stock, but I don't think that would have saved this recipe. Alright, the next thing it says is a demi baguette, which uses soy. And that is another allergy thing for Vix. So, yeah, no soy. Also, if we don't use the bread in a week, we throw out the bread. And I know this recipe is over a week old because the last time we got a box was 2 weeks ago. Okay, it says 1 packet of cream cheese per 2 people. This one I know. Their cream cheese packets are the little 1 ounce tubs. I also had one in the fridge, so I double checked. But I have plenty of cream cheese, so I just took my box of cream cheese, cut 3 ounces off. Okay, and then it says 1 packet of shredded cheddar. Now, this, thankfully, all of the shredded cheese don't get used for other stuff because we keep these humongous bags of cheese. So we just use that whenever we want to cook with it for the recipes. Their shredded their shredded cheese, at least in the cheddar case, is 2 ounces. They have these sour cream packets that are about yay long. I think they're 1 ounce. I could go look. We have 4 or 5 of them. Considering me and the middle child are the only ones who like sour cream, and we have a whole big tub in the fridge, it doesn't really matter how much sour cream is, because I don't think I've seen it in a recipe where you put it in the recipe. It's always been add to taste. And then it says here, add this hot sauce, 1 to 2 packets. Okay, not gonna lie, we didn't even bother grabbing that. This family is very picky about hot sauce, and one of the things I love about every plate is because they give you fresh ingredients, you can substitute. It is okay to substitute. If you don't like something, you can choose not to cook it. And I know I'm not looking directly at the camera, and I really should. I'm bad at this. I'm sorry. This is not a professional YouTuber. I'm having fun making videos. Okay. So based off the ingredients, they're telling us to make too much onion. We have an allergy of broccoli, and really, out of the 5 people who aren't allergic, 2 of them don't like broccoli. Oh, that was another thing. The milk. It's 2% milk. That could have, because you use a decent amount of it, that could have been a huge thing about why they didn't like it. At least the kids. The kids always seem to know when I use 2% milk in my cooking. And they always complain. We drink whole milk here, and honestly, whole milk is healthier than 2%. But I only used 1 packet of 2%. It was mostly whole milk. But yeah. Oh, I did do bread though. I just got some sandwich bread and put some of their favorite garlic spread on it, threw it in the oven with some cheese on top, and well, at least they liked that. So as far as making the recipe goes, it's a very easy recipe. One of the things I love about every plate is that their recipes are really easy, and I recommend that you should always scan ahead to see what's going on. But when it comes to every plate recipes, normally if you need to do something in a later step, but you have to prep for it now, they tell you, hey, by the way, prep this, do this in this step. You know, maybe I should have added salt to it. Maybe they would have liked that. This family is also not that big on salt, and I bet salt would have made it taste better. But I don't know. You know, out of the 4 of us, because Vix was at work, the baby got invited to have dinner elsewhere. Out of the 4 of us that ate, none of us really liked the food. Now, I've made every plate soups before. In fact, the loaded potato one. Doesn't matter how much I make, there's never any leftovers. In fact, people are, they want more. I've made it 2 or 3 times now. I think that's their favorite soup recipe that I make. But yeah, super easy recipe. Definitely one where you're glued in the kitchen because you are constantly chucking and stirring. But I'm sorry, every plate, your broccoli cheddar crisp is going bye-bye. On the side note, the recipe that I really wanted to cook today, that, I had set out on the table last week, but I was too sick to cook. I set out on last week, and I've been asking everybody who, we all cook one day. Been asking everybody to cook for me, and nobody has. Disappeared. And yes, every plate, if you have the app, every plate does keep your recipe cards. I don't like cooking from my phone. I want to cook from the card. And also, I couldn't remember what week I got it. I couldn't remember the name. I could only remember that it had cherry jam and squash. Squash? Zucchini? Oh. Anyways, I was being pestered to make food, and I didn't feel like hunting for food. In fact, when they were pestering me to make the food, I was in the middle of trying to clean the kitchen. But, so, and I had just warmed up some of the steak from a different recipe that were just, so the food doesn't go bad. I'm currently making some of the food. And so I made steak, and I wasn't impressed. So I'm like, you know what? I can't find the card that I want. And it's jelly, and the meat's supposed to be glazed. And so I looked at a different card about how to do the glaze, and I'm like, no, you know what? I'm gonna experiment. And so I just kind of threw it together. I had sliced up the meat. After I cooked the meat, sliced up the meat before I put it in a small pan. Took the itty bitty jam jar, emptied it out, and then filled it up with water 2 or 3 times and poured it in. And cooked on a medium heat, just stirring until there was nothing in the pan except for the meat. And it came out nice and sweet, and I really liked it. I'm like, this isn't enough. So I chopped up olives, threw it back in the heat, and it's really yummy. Too sweet for any of the boys. But I'm told that Vix might like it, so we'll see how that goes. If she won't eat it, I will. There's something missing. What's missing? Don't know what's missing. I'm not a good enough cook to eat something and go, this is missing. Or, I know it's missing. There's something missing. It needs to be served with something, and I can't figure out what. But it's Wednesday. It's my cooking day. I had a lot of fun. Alright, so here's to go make a really bad fun play with this thing. Yeah. Got my, okay. Y'all saw what happened when I got my hands on a voice mod. Got my hands on a video mod. And, this video mod is really easy. It's Wondershare Filmora. Okay, whatever. They sponsored a video that I was watching, the Nerdy Crafter. Yeah. I need to stop watching YouTube videos. I'm gonna end up buying all kinds of stuff. I don't got money. But, so, okay. In the video, or let's end the video, keep the stream up, and y'all can watch me play with this video. Because I have no idea what I'm doing, and this should be highly entertaining. So we're going to make you big. We're going to end video.